Hey everyone, welcome to another week of our devotionals where we're still thinking about Easter and the power of the resurrection. So how are you feeling? It's been a week and a day since we celebrated Jesus raising from the dead. You still feeling all that joy and new life and everything feel great? Or does it feel like it's just kind of back to how it used to always be? What about yesterday morning? You know, you're at church again, it's the Sunday after Easter Sunday. And I don't know about you, but it just didn't feel quite the same. And so that may make us think maybe there isn't anything to all this resurrection, that there isn't any new sort of life. And the only thing I want to say to that is, well, we're not the first disciples to experience this. In fact, the first disciples experienced this. There's a verse in Matthew 28 where the disciples are with the risen Jesus. And it says that they saw him and they worshiped, but some doubted. And actually, one of the ways you can translate that verse is not that it's saying there's a group of good, faithful believers who understood everything and worshiped him, and there's some doubters that were there for some reason. It's probably the same group. They were worshiping and they were doubting. And that really describes life for us too, even as we're on the other side of the resurrection. Even those who saw Jesus in the flesh, in his resurrected body, they still didn't get everything. They still had their questions. They still had their doubts. And that's always how it's going to be for us. The resurrection, as we said on Easter, is not just this magic bullet that solves every problem in the world immediately. We still live in this world. We just do it with a new perspective, with new life. But sometimes those doubts still come up, and that's just part of it. Don't ever think that being a good Christian means you're just going to get this all figured out someday. This is my job, and I still feel like I have more questions now than I ever did. And so it's not about, do we get everything figured out? Do we become fully certain at some point? Or do we just fully give in to doubt? It's about following Jesus in that moment, wherever we are. They still came near. And when they came, Jesus drew near to them, and he promised that he would be with them always. And so he gives us the same promise. That's what the resurrection means, that whether our faith is strong today in this moment or whether it's feeling a bit weak, Jesus is still there with us, even if we doubt it. So I hope you can believe it, even when it's hard.